Hi everyone. So welcome. It's great to have so many of you here live. We've had over 50 people sign up, which is amazing. So thank you for signing up to spend an hour with me to go over your profitable Christmas plan. Hopefully you can all hear me. If you've got any problems at all, just message in the chat. But we're here to turn your quarter four chaos into your best Christmas yet, and all about planning with confidence. So you're in the right place if, just in case you weren't sure, like maybe you're trying those trendy Instagram reels, sending newsletters, hashtags, but sales still feel unpredictable. You're constantly wondering, should I make more products or less? Like, where's the line when it comes to Christmas or any time of the year? You feel like you're throwing everything at the wall, hoping something sticks before Christmas hits, not having that clear plan. And you're just doing so much, but it's not translating into paying yourself that regular wage. So, what we'll be covering today is your 3 to 5 products to focus on over the Christmas period so you're not overwhelmed trying to promote everything. Easy ways to show up and sell without feeling pushy or salesy. I know that can be a big thing for people. And then your month by month action plan. So December isn't chaos. And Q&A, we can obviously chat at the end, but honestly, if you've got any questions as we go along, please pop them into the chat and I'll answer your questions as we go along. So I'll keep making sure that I check that for you as well, because I want to make sure we are covering this and, nothing, I know questions too big, too small, too silly. If you're not sure, if I say something, you're like, what the hell is she talking about? Please just, pop something in the chat. Because if you're thinking it, probably someone else is thinking it too. So thank you for joining me. I'm Joanne on at Creative Flow Collective. So if you want to snap a photo, tag me as we go along as well. Then please do. I'd love to come over and say hello after the workshop, and it would be great to just chat to you over on Instagram or wherever, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you show up. So yeah, if you don't really know me, hopefully most of you do, but if you're not too sure, I'm Joanne. I'm a retail mentor and my clients describe me as their product best friend. So I've been in like e-commerce for the last 17 and a half years. So let me just meet a few people there. So yeah, and like main part of my like journey up until this point was spending 7.5 years at nonhighshoe.com, but I've also worked in bricks and mortar and for other online small businesses as well. So yes, with working at nonhighshoe.com and all the other work I've done, I've supported thousands of small businesses from behind the scenes, and I've been a seller myself as well, so I know what it's like. I know how confusing quarter four can be. So my aim for you is to build a business that actually pays you, because I think a lot of the time there's just little things that you don't get right. So you might be selling products, but it's not translating to money in your bank account. So that's what we want to change. So I've worked with hundreds of businesses, and I know that whether it's slow sales or burnout when you've got those breakout bestsellers and you've got no scalable structure, or you just feel like you're grinding your wheels, you're selling but still stuck. I've seen it all. I know it's overwhelming. I'm here to change that, and hopefully all of this information today is going to be really, really helpful, because I just want you to feel more confident, because I know what my clients feel after they've worked with me. So if I could get you through that with this today, that would be great. So please do add into the chat as well. Introduce yourself. Please share your business name and what you sell in the chat. I want to be able to tailor this workshop to you. So please tell me a bit about yourself, the kind of products you sell, because then, like I said, I can tailor the examples to you. And yeah, we can get down into specifics as well. Also stay to the end as well, because if you've got that festive overwhelm, you want that more money in your bank account, I've got a special way to work with me and a special offer with a bonus that you get to hear about first. So yeah, please do stick around for that as well, but we've got all the bits to go into as well. But yeah, please do add in what you do, because I'd love to see it. So yeah, so first of all, let's just dive in then. So we are going to focus now on those 3 to 5 products to focus on, so you're not overwhelmed. So again, when you're adding into the chat what you do, your business name, and what you make, how are you feeling about your product range? Do you feel like there's too many products? Do you feel like you've not got enough? Do you feel like you've not got enough newness? Where are you at with your products? Because that would be really good to see and hear. Because when you don't know like what your key products are when you are promoting them at Christmas in your marketing, you do ask, like, should I be making more products or less? You're overwhelmed as how to promote everything. Maybe if you've got too many products as well. And maybe you've just got too many ideas, and creating that Christmas plan, whether that is making them, photographing them, marketing them, it's all just a bit overwhelming as well. What we want you to do is work with focus, not chaos. So knowing exactly what products to promote and when, which is what we're going to go through in the first section of this workshop. And just refine your product range into what people really want to buy as well. So we're going to look into why people are buying your products too. I'm going to get you to think about that, because I think that's so, so important, and something that's like something missed as well. So let's go and plan your products. Right, and we've just got a few. I'll just introduce a few people here. Yes, I am recording it, and I will be sharing the recording round after this. We've got Claire, the face behind the velvet hedgehog, makes lots of hand-sewn decorations, bookmarks and glasses cases. Got Melinda, who's personalised cards and gifts, mostly with NOFs. Amazing. Hey, Melinda. I think you're the alphabet. Yeah, I remember your business name as well. It's always so nice to see like old NOFs businesses pop up. Got Kath from Hope and Ginger, who sells Christian gifts and paper goods. My products include greetings cards, art prints, journals, and embroidery kits. Advent is always a big time with selling for me, so I'm keen to maximize it even more. Amazing, love that. And it's so clear with like specific SEO as well. We've got Joe, who runs a business called Dolly and Fred Designs, create bright and bold prints and stationery for children. My main focus is my personalized stationery sets. I've got Emma Godden, who's past client for me, and I know Emma through friends. I know we're friends from many, many years ago. She makes gorgeous ceramic garden ornaments and bird, animal, and porcelain hanger decorations. Sarah, I also know from Eaton Aromatherapy. She's a local Bournemouth business, so she's mixing art and aromatherapy products. Jacqueline Rolls, under the name of Willow and Crafts, make homemade sculptures. Some are to order from choice. I make bespoke work. And I teach and sell kits. Okay, I teach and sell kits. I don't have lots of room. Okay, amazing. So yeah, perfect. Welcome all. It's great to have you here. So let's look at what products to focus on then. So like I said, do you feel like you've got too many products to promote or not enough? Where are you there? Because you need to kind of probably get clear on that first of like, where are you? Is there too many products to promote, or is there not enough? Probably you're absolutely fine with your product range, but knowing what the blockers and the barriers are to like you feeling about your Christmas products, because I know a lot of people are like, I don't have anything new, so that means I can't promote anything. That's not true. Or, you know, I've got too many products to promote. Well, then it's looking at the best sellers. So we need to select those top products that you're really going to focus on. And these will be your current best sellers and your key new hero products. So just to go through as well, because obviously at Christmas, people can often think, oh yeah, Christmas products, you know, like cards or decorations or advents and things like that. But there's so many different types of products that sell over the Christmas period. So you've obviously got the main presents people are going to give, and that will be a whole range of price points there as well. There'll be everything from the 10, 20, 30 pound price points to people who are spending hundreds, if not thousands of pounds on Christmas products as well. You've then got your stocking fillers, so those small, like say £5 to £15 gifts that are just going into the stockings for people as well. You've got Secret Santa gifts from maybe groups of friends who are doing that, or co-workers. You've got people that you're going to visit at Christmas and you're taking around a hostess gift, you know, thank you for hosting us this year. You've got your advents, you've obviously got your Christmas decorations, your cards and wrap. You're also preparing the home as well. You know, do you need any more cushions? Candles, anything to make it cozy, tableware, that kind of thing as well for when you're hosting Christmas dinner or any kind of Christmas party. You've got food and drink, obviously. 'Tis the season to be merry. So, you know, food and drink is a big thing at this time as well. So food and drink you're serving, or food and drink you're giving as gifts. Party wear, obviously, Christmas parties, people are going out, either entertaining or going to events. But then you've got all the jewelry and accessories for parties as well there too. So yeah, so that's all the different products you can focus on. So now what we want to look at in terms of this is we really want to select your products based on what were the best sellers from Christmas last year and so far this year. Hopefully you'll be able to find this very easily. If you obviously have joined the workshop, you also had the profitable product prep checklist, and that gave you ways to download your sales from things like Etsy or Shopify or a few different other platforms as well. But really looking at what your top sellers are. You should know this already. Don't guess as well. The number one thing I can always say to people is please look at your actual numbers, because often when we look at our numbers, we get a lot more clarity. And oftentimes things aren't as bad as we think as well. So what are your best sellers from last Christmas and so far this year? Because that's going to be the products we're going to want to focus on if they are Christmas specific, like we said, sort of fitting into this list of presents or things that people are going to be buying. Also consider, did you have any products that sold out quickly, that maybe weren't as quite high up in the sales as last year because basically you just ran out of the stocks? Obviously that's ones we want to focus on again, because obviously they were super popular, they were oversubscribed, so we want to get those back in as well. And I've just also added here, think about what products didn't perform, because we want to rule those out basically sometimes. So yeah, so obviously making sure we know what doesn't sell, so we're not spending our time promoting what doesn't work. So from that, I want you to start writing down these best-selling products that you know your customers are loving. And then think about your newness. Have you developed anything new for Christmas this year that you're really excited about? When maybe it's specific for Christmas, either wherever, like you said, that's decorations or gifting, for example, or one of the other things on that list. And then we want to select the new products based on why your customers are currently buying from you. So I've got some questions here as well. So hopefully as we go through, please grab your pen and paper, start writing down what your best sellers are and your newness, start writing them down, but particularly around like the new products and also your existing best sellers as well, because understanding why people buy your products is so key to selling it. It's key to knowing why people buy to help develop your new products, but we're not talking about that now because it is a little bit late in the day. But ultimately, knowing why people buy is the reason then we can really use to sell it as well, and also then hone down that list for those top products you're going to promote this Christmas as well. So looking at those current bestsellers, so that we can look at why people are currently buying from you. Is it the price point? And that doesn't mean it has to be too high or too low, but is it the price point that is matching it right for, like you said, that main gift or that stocking filler, for example? Is it the materials that like is selling it? Have you got, if you do a different range of materials, for example, is there, just thinking about Emma here, is there one more like porcelain or stone that like, or ceramic that sells better? And if so, does it suit better for different products as well? Is it the fact that it's personalized as well? Can you add a name or initial or a phrase or coordinates or anything else, all the different types of ways you can personalize? Personalization can also not be fully personalized. It can be personal. I talk about this a lot. So things like mum on it as well, or dad, or best granddad, something like that. So it still has that personalized aspect, even if it isn't fully personalized. Is it themed? So, is your product selling because it's a great gift for bakers, for gardeners, for bike enthusiasts? Is that a case there? Are all your certain best-selling products come from certain product categories? So say you sell stationery and, actually it is your diaries and your planners that sell well instead of your notebooks, for example. Is there certain product categories that do better for you? Then think about the person buying it as well. So, is the person buying, what are they buying it for? Are they buying it for themselves, for their home? Or are they buying it to then give to someone else? So is it a parent buying something for their child? And is that child younger or older? Is it, a parent buying it for their parents to give on behalf of the grandkids? And it's got like that best gran or best nanny on it, But if you can share in the chat why you think people are buying your products, it just, again, I want you to have that list of products that, your best sellers and your newness and why people are buying them. assign why people are buying them from your bestsellers onto your new products, because this will give you such a good like stories to use to sell your products as well. And if you add it to the chat, then it might give other people other ideas as well. They might, oh yeah, I haven't thought about that, or might give you ideas as well. So, and I'm just putting this diagram up here as well, just ensuring your products are relevant. So, you know, looking at what people are buying from you and what your new products are, teaming this with what's just going on in the world, what people are talking about, and what they're buying from others. So obviously, you know, I can't remember those little weird doll things. Is it Labudu or something? You know, obviously, if that's relevant to you, like people are talking about that in terms of like kids stuff, you know, then knowing your customer and like, would your customer like that? Would they not? So really knowing who your customer is. So just ensuring your products are relevant here as well. So that's why knowing why people are buying from you and having this all wrapped up works really well too. So now we just want to select those key products. So, you know, looking at these key hero products, you know, from your bestsellers based on your sales history, those new products, put these together and why people are buying and what are the 5 strongest. So, and then if you had to bring that out, I've just picked 3 to 5 here, just because then it's really clear for you to really focus on over the next coming weeks. Or maybe you have more, but like, what are the top 5 that you are going to talk about the most? Because again, with marketing, we just want to share the same sort of a very similar message again and again, so our customers know what they get when they come to us. So, you know, why are people buying them? And if you want to add in what those products are for you, then please do add that in as well. And I'm just going to catch up on the chat. We've got Kat from Cat Creative doing origami and event stationery. Yeah, I know you're pivoting as well, Kat. Gemma from Jim Jam Designs makes free motion stitch fabric decorations, cards and pictures. Jackie sells vouchers. Liz from Trommel Creative, who's a client as well as a mixed media artist specializing in metalwork and sustainable jewelry and creative workshops. And then Jackie, personalization mostly is gifts and uniqueness is why it's by people buying. If there's an ammo, I include adoption certificates. Okay, that's amazing. So again, Jackie, so that personalization obviously really helps for gifts, but having that that's like added value. So really showing people like that adoption certificates, I think would be amazing, because it's like that's probably maybe a bit of value that people don't even know they're getting as well. Kath says people buy Inspire products mostly for gifts. A lot of it's to encourage others, as they all have encouraging words. Also, as a contemporary option for Christian gifting. So yeah, so obviously, again, if you're thinking about keywords that you're putting on your website, Kath, then, you know, contemporary Christian gifts, you know, modern Christian gifts, like keep reiterating those phrases is obviously a really key thing. But obviously those encouraging words, positive mantras, positive prayers, like all of those keywords that people are going to be searching for there as well. Melinda said, my bestseller is personalized chargers and cables and storage pouch. Yeah, I know. And then that goes into the, you know, don't let your charger be stolen kind of thing. I know that works really, really well. Sold well for Father's Day and continues to do well. It's a great gift and storage solution. Yeah, so again, that's such a great gift for Christmas, you know, especially you could target it in the way of like, you know, the families come in, make sure your charger doesn't get lost kind of thing. Emma says, my hanging decorations often bought with gifts. Bird baths are often gifted as a special gift for 70th birthdays. Customers buy it all for themselves too. Yeah, again, so Emma, again, you can really focus like, right, you know, here's the sort of maybe more like stocking filler, like Secret Santa gifts as your decorations or to buy for yourself. Or, you know, do you want something special for your garden or special as a gift to give with things like your gorgeous bird baths as well? And then, yeah, Jackie saying, I like the storytelling, encouraging buyers to share also makes the great social media stories. Yeah, you know, using your customers' words is so important here as well. So, yeah. And then Claire from the Velvet Hedgehog said, bestsellers are personalized birthday cards with attachable hand-sewn decoration. Christmas is also hanging decorations. Yes. So yeah, so Claire, you know, putting your hanging Christmas decorations on cards, you know, I know that people might not send as many cards anymore, but they might give a very special card as well. Would be amazing. And Joe said, my personalized writing sets are selling really well, but they're a new range I added this year. They're quite unique and make a great stocking fillers. That's the angle I'm pushing to increase out. So yes, that's amazing. So obviously you've got your current bestsellers, but this is a new bestseller for you. And having that sounds amazing. So yeah, so that's amazing. Thanks so much for all sharing that. That's all so much great stuff. So if you need to copy and paste what you've written to then go use it, and obviously anything that hopefully I've added, you can go use it at a later time as well. But yeah, but once you've got these key products selected, and let me know if you feel like actually, yeah, I really know those top products now that I can focus on and why they sell, or I'm starting to realize why they sell. Once you have those, you can then make sure you order in enough stock to meet those the targets, the sales targets you want to set for yourself. You can prepare any products in advance if possible, especially if you make them yourself, and then focus on these in your marketing as well. So just a little case study here as well. So I've worked on and off with Casey from Festive Fingerprints. I don't know if people know her, but she does these fingerprint cards and gift tags and stuff. Christmas is her biggest selling time. She smashes it each year. She always launches early in like September, but she plans really early as well, right from the beginning of the year, to ensure our new designs, photo shoot, and marketing campaigns are ready. And we really work on refining her product range, planning out key launch dates, and really for her as well, creating content for post-launch, because I know it's been a big mind block from her before, but she has the most amazing launches and on launch night, and really, really smashes it even more every single year. So now let's talk about marketing and easy ways to sell without feeling salesy or pushy. So when you don't confidently show up to sell, this means that probably you're trying the reels, maybe the emails, the hashtags, sales are still unpredictable. Let me know if this makes sense for you as well. Like, how do you actually feel about marketing? Please add it into the chat. You feel like you're throwing everything at the wall, hoping something sticks, before Christmas hits. You don't really have a clear strategy. You're like, right, I'll just, talk about this. And, again, if like revenue dips, you're second guessing every decision. And it's like that vicious cycle. If you're not really clear on what you're saying or what you're doing, maybe then your revenue dips, and then you think, what's the point in showing up? So then your revenue dips even more, and like it's that vicious circle as well there. So let me know how you do feel about marketing, if that is how you feel. But basically, from your marketing and your business, we want you to feel financially secure with money in your bank account and not just sales on paper. That's a big thing for me at the moment that I'm talking about, because sometimes you can have big sales, but you don't necessarily have the money and the profit in your bank account. And just want you to have the best sales today, doing what you love without burning out by Boxing Day, basically, because Christmas is busy and relentless. So let's sell with confidence. So I'm just gonna, before I take a sip of water, Red Bull. No, it's not small business, but what's everyone's thoughts when you come to Red Bull? When you think about Red Bull, what do you think of? Please add it into the chat, because I'd love to know. What's your first thought when you think about Red Bull? Take some water, because it's just been. I go, Jackie says she goes to lots of events. So I tend to promote where to find me. Okay, so Jackie said, great images, catch the eye, hideous drink. I'd never drink it. Me too. I don't drink caffeine as well, and just the smell of walking behind someone drinking Red Bull. But like, they are very good at marketing, strong branding, grim but everywhere. Red Bull gives you wings. It tastes gross. I wouldn't drink it. Yeah. See, I know it is very controversial. Love the branding though. Yeah, exactly. So someone said, so obviously a lot of you were saying it's an energy drink. It's gross. You wouldn't drink it. But a lot of the times when you think, like I said, you all said great branding. And why is that? It's great branding because they don't say drink this energy drink. They say Red Bull gives you wings. And they promote all on adrenaline and extreme sports. So it has strong storytelling. They plan their content and they're committed to their consistent branding, which has obviously worked. Even if you don't like the product, like none of us do, it sounds like a lot of us don't. If you do like Red Bull, no shade, but like I said, I can't have caffeine, so it's not for me. But they're really strong. They don't just sell energy drinks; they sell adrenaline. It's the same with Rolex. It doesn't sell watches; it sells luxury. they're not going, yeah, buy our like watch. They're like, no, this is luxury. This is, if you want this kind of life, this is the aspiration to get to like Rolex as well, for example. So just wanted to put that in your mind because I want you to think about using storytelling. So I'm sure you've heard a lot of this being touted around at the moment as well, but I know when I've like looked at storytelling, um, and I was sort of hearing someone talk about it and I was thinking about it myself. But someone said, we remember 65 to 70% of stories compared to 5 to 10% of the facts we're told. And I just want you to like sit with that for a sec. Because I remember when I heard that, because I remember I was listening to an amazing podcast. I think it was on Diary of a CEO. It's a woman who was talking about, I think, just women's bodies and how they were different to men's. And she was great. It was like 2 hours, but it was so many facts. And I had to listen to it in so many different parts because I was like, it's just too overwhelming. I can't take it all in. And I was like, it's so true. We remember stories. Stories give connection. They create that emotional connection as well. It's more context. Just think about all the childhood fables, the Bible even, it's all these storytelling bits as well. We remember those stories from when we were kids. Like I'm sure you've got this, but like there's a woods that you like drive through near Bath, and it's called Sally in the Woods, like because there's apparently a little girl who passed away there. But it's like all of these stories that you grow up remembering, like fairy tales, that kind of thing. So we remember this because it has that context and emotional connection. So that emotion is a must have. So this is why I want you to think about why your products are selling, because then we want to connect into that emotion to what we want our audience to feel. We want to sell the story, not the product, for example. So start thinking about what are your emotions that your customers get when they're buying or using or gifting your products. And another, just a smaller business, I'm sure a lot of you might know Martha Brooke, London. So she does personalized stationery, delightfully individually stationery. And again, she's really capturing here on her key, like what she's all about. It's personalized stationery, free personalization, next day delivery. It's very individual. She really looks at paper inspiration, and self-kindness is really key. So you can see this here. She is selling stationery, but right here, there's not that much stationery to see. There's a mental health toolkit, which goes into her self-kindness. This was a little while ago, but this is when VE Day was on. Again, that being relevant, that free diagrams. She's talking about things that are being relevant. She's also, sneak peeking. Big news is coming about when she was when she was pre-sailing her stationery advent calendar as well. She also has about her. She's going to events that talk about stationery, and then she's giving journaling prompts as well. So, she's not just putting up pictures of her stationery. She's storytelling about her stationery as well. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just need to check the chat, see what was going on there. So yeah, so so now I wanted to come on to content ideas to use with this storytelling. So with this, and as an example here, I want you to ask a question that would speak to a pain point or a point that causes your customer a bit of like tension or an issue, basically. Then you can say your name, hello, and your name, and a way that shows empathy with this pain point. Then have a call to action, CTA, that's what call to action is, or an open-ended statement of how your product solves their problem. So as an example here for a candle brand, so struggling to switch off. I mean, who isn't struggling to switch off most of the time in this day and age? Hi, I'm Jess, recovering overachiever and founder of Still and Glow, where every candle is hand poured to help you actually relax, not just pretend to. So our Calm collection is made with essential oils that tell your nervous system it's okay to exhale now. So yeah, so here, this is just these 3 points. So her customer's issue is they're struggling to relax. She's sharing that, I'm an overachiever. I don't relax. She's then telling her candles, the hand poured, they've got essential oils, that's some USPs of the candles. They're going to actually help you relax instead of just pretend to. And and then it's like diving into like how they want to feel. They want to exhale now, and that's how they want to feel. So that's one content idea. I just wanted to, I've got some more for you to show up and sell with. But I thought this would be a really nice way to bring in that storytelling aspect. So, it's just these 3 points that you can answer. So thinking about what would be a pain point for your customer and how do your products like solve them, for example. If anyone wants to add in the chat of what they're thinking, if they want to get some feedback on that, then please do. But yeah, and we can go through those. But yeah, here's some more engaging content ideas. So you can use this or that is a great way for people to use. It's easy way for people to engage. Do you like this writing set or this one, for example, this hanging decoration or this hanging decoration? It's a very easy way to get one, feedback from your customers, two, get them to take that little step to engage with you. And then if they're going to engage with you, they're more likely to buy from you as well. You could share a frequently asked question, maybe put up a question box or a question that you always get, and then, answer it in a fun way. Again, it also shows people why they buy it. It might be a barrier to sale, so it breaks it down so other people then feel confident to buy from you. You could do a how to use, style, or display your product as well. So styling, like these prints, for example, how would you style them in different ways on your walls or on your shelf? Sharing your experience and journey in your industry as well. And even if you've say you're a ceramicist or you design stationery, for example, but you didn't do a graphic design, use that to your advantage. Say like I'm self-taught, I've learned on the go, it makes it more relatable, but sharing your experience is really great and gets people to get to know you and like how you've approached what you're doing. Share your workspace, clean or tidy. Definitely, probably, no, tidy or clean. That's unclean or untidy or tidy, basically. That's meant to say. So especially when it's coming to Christmas, show the chaos. That's fine. Celebrating a win. People love to celebrate with you. If you can get excited, people will buy into your excitement as well. So, oh my God, I've hit this amount of orders, in the 2 years I've been running my business, or, I've sent out the most amount of orders I've ever done, or it's my business birthday, or this is a milestone for me. This is just, 12 months in business or 6 months in business, whatever that looks like for you. Or if you can create scarcity as well. So, there's this amount of products left or order by this date for personalization. Because I know a couple of you have said personalization is really key. So keep reiterating that date for when people can order is really key too. And then here's some content hooks as well. So obviously you've got the engaging idea. Obviously that first 3 seconds is where we want to grab someone. So how to choose, how to choose, an essential oil candle that will, really relax you, basically, kind of thing. So add that emotional connection to your product here. Or 5, products that make me have this emotional reaction as well. So 5 grandparents' gifts that make them cry, kind of thing, something like that. 3 ways to style, use, or display. We've obviously talked about that just above as well. Behind the scenes, this can be a day in the life of your business, a kind of like mini vlog as well, bring people in, and as well, when you're thinking about this, probably if you ever watch TV, you'll notice that they change the scene or the angle like every 3 to 5 seconds. So just think about vlogging your day a bit like that as well sometimes, changing the scene regularly. You could send out just an offer just for you. Or again, you get people to engage slightly. So are you A or B? And set 2 things that relate to your audience. Are you someone who sends a handwritten thank you note or a digital card or an email or something like that for the person selling letter writing sets? And then just a little case study here. So lovely Jane from Jane Kent Studio, who lovely just shared my workshop just before, just today as well. So I've worked with Jane on and off for years as well. You know, again, Christmas is Jane's key selling period. She launches early, everything is personalized, but she will close her orders when she reaches capacity, and her customers know this. So what we always focus on is really planning out her marketing. I know she does send out amazing newsletters, but I know she can have had a big block with it before. So we've really worked on newsletter subject lines with her, very setting simple sales targets as well at different points of the year. This was just at some point earlier in the year as well. And, you know, well-being like focus for her, you know, for her to, you know, actually avoid burnout is a really big thing, because I know she is a super busy lady. So yeah, all right. And then let's go on to your month by month action plan. Just check the chat. Yes, I will share the workshop afterwards, Jackie, so don't worry about that. Struggling to read in bed to relax. Use my stretchy bookmarks that will hold your place even if you fall asleep. So more, oh my God. Yes, Claire, I need that. Oh my God. That is like the biggest thing when because I always fall asleep when I'm reading and then you lose your place. So big pain point. Definitely use that. Like, you know, do it as a carousel, do it as a reel, do it as a newsletter, do it as a tweet, like do that. So right, let's go on to your month by month action plan. So again, does this feel like you know, we're not knowing what to do, you've got this endless to-do lists and you're just doing too much, and you know, you're like, oh my God, where's the money, where's the calm? So we really want your plans to feel like have accountability, so you trust yourself. You want a plan that feels manageable, not manic. And you just don't want to just rely on just posting trending reels and hope that it'll turn into sales as well. We don't want your strategy to be things like that. I think so many people can just think, oh yeah, like post on Instagram. Like, no, like that is not my approach to working with people. I want to have a clear strategy. So that's what I want to get across to you as well. So with all those post ideas I shared before as well, really think about how you can use those for blog posts, great for SEO, or newsletters as well, or Facebook posts, posting in Facebook groups, especially local Facebook groups, is always really good as well. So we really want to create a simple plan, because, you know, it's mid-October now, or just gone mid-October. So we're like really into like quarter 4 now. I think the key thing is, when it comes to planning, your plan can change when it's needed to, and it will, but remember it's there to work for you. We can't have a plan that's going to make us feel constricted and not be able to work. The key thing, one thing I can just give to you today is, when it comes to a marketing plan for the rest of the year, if you can plot in any product launches that you've still got to come, you know, anything new that you want to launch, plot that in and give yourself at least a week, if not more, to lead up to it and share details about it. Then do that, start there first. Plot in any other key events, like if you're going to do Black Friday or Color Friday, and then just talk about maybe one key product a week. You know, keep it simple when it comes to your plan in terms of marketing over Christmas and quarter 4. Because basically, I really like to just talk about the one thing a week, because then you avoid any confusion, any overlap, and any pinch points in your marketing. Because if you talk about too many things at once, your customer gets confused. And if they're confused, they're not going to be clear enough to buy from you as well. We also want to focus on the sales channels that work for you. So know this was in the profitable product checklist as well, prep checklist. So I really want you to think about, review everything you've done to promote yourself. Because I think it's so easy to think, oh yes, Instagram is where I need to be, or maybe TikTok, or whatever that looks like for you. And I was actually just talking with a client about this earlier. She had a YouTube channel back in 2019, 2020 that was really popular. She got to over 5,000 subscribers. She doesn't do that anymore, and she's sort of pivoted and does something else. She was talking about designer handbags, and she's launching a new business now. And she's like, oh, I've got a real block. You know, I need to start promoting myself on Instagram. And then she was telling me about this YouTube channel. I was like, why aren't you just doing YouTube? Like, so really look at what you've done to promote yourself and what has worked. Really look at where you enjoy spending time and showing up, and what platforms have actually helped with your sales. What drives your engagement? What works? Because here, I just want you to, and please share this in the chat, like what actually works for you in terms of sales. Is it getting other people to shout you out? Is it promote posting in Facebook groups? Is it Instagram? Is it TikTok? Is it, your SEO on your website? Is it Etsy? Is it ads on Etsy? What is actually driving your sales? And we need to focus there, because my biggest thing again is we need to look at what's working in your business so you can use this. Because we can get so focused on social media, but the open view or view rate, social media is only 2 to 4% if it's organic. On email, that's 15 to 25%, if not higher. Most people are probably going to get 30, 40, 50% open rate on their emails. Your click-through rate, again, that's like over double on a newsletter, 2.9% compared to like 1.36%. Your conversion rate is higher on these emails and newsletters, and your return on investment is higher. So I think we can all get very, yes, let's go off and show them on Instagram. And when you go on Instagram, all the experts are saying like what to do on there. But I need you to really look at what is happening in your business. So, like I said, we've looked at your products, what are your best sellers and why are they selling? We'll then use that in the storytelling type of way to promote your products. And then what are those sales channels that work for you already? Jack says, how do you find out when you use lots of different ways to promote? So what I would say is definitely look at, you should, whether it is Etsy, I don't know what your main sales channel is, but whether it is Shopify or Etsy or something, it should tell you where your traffic's coming from. If not, set up Google Analytics and that can tell you as well. But also just think about when you are posting, when do you get the most increase in traffic? Is it from a newsletter? Is it from when you've done social media posts, that kind of thing? So do a bit of detective work and look into that data as well. Kath says, I like email marketing and send 2 emails out pretty much every week. 1 sales list and 1 encouragement. That's amazing. So that's really great. But I really need to work on growing my list. I really dislike social media as I never see returns from it. I've been working on my SEO this year and it's definitely still a work in progress. Yeah, SEO is definitely more long term. And I think, Kath, maybe just think about what you repurpose is what I would say to you, Kath, actually, because you've got your, whatever you're writing for your newsletters, redo on social media and do it in a way that encourages people to move over to the newsletter as well, but do it in a way that makes it very easy for them. Like, if, add a question box, put your email here and I'll add you myself kind of thing, or use things like ManyChat to get people to send the link like I did for this workshop. For example, if you signed up on Instagram, you would have got that message from me, that's sort of like ManyChat, and it sends a link for people to sign up as well. My last few clients said they found me on Google search, but I'm getting a lot more views in Pinterest than anywhere else, but I'm not sure how to use this to my advantage. Okay, yeah. So again, Ali, yeah, like Pinterest is definitely that long-term search engine. So that will definitely keep converting and keep betting. A pin will last for months, years. I still get traffic from pins from like, oh God, probably like 10 years ago to my website. So keep going with that for sure. Okay, great. I'm glad ManyChat. Yeah, have a little look. And Jackie said, fan page blogs on my website is also good. Yeah, again, blogs, SEO, it says keywords as well. So yeah, it sounds like that kind of thing works really well for you, Jackie, as well. So then, yeah, let's just go through what to do each month as well. So with this, don't worry about trying to do all of this. Pick out the things that you need to do and that's going to work for you. So what's doing in October? Something we're just in. Select your key hero products and focus on these in your marketing. So hopefully you're a lot clearer on those now at the end of this hour. Set a simple sales target. So basically look at what you made last quarter for. What's your growth this year? Normally when you go on to whether it's Etsy or Shopify, it will say you're growing like 30% year on year or 15% year on year. Whatever you made last year, add that 15% to it. Bang, that's your sales target. Create FAQs and customer service templates for reply. So if you're always writing out the same email, yes, you can have it personalized. Yes, it comes in this color. Yes, we can send it direct to the recipient. Save that. as a template so you can send it out to people, then also turn it into content as well. Don't keep rewriting the same thing, but save it as a stock reply. Or if people are asking you your last order date, write it and just keep copy and pasting it. If you do wholesale as well, let your stockists know of any last order dates for Christmas delivery. Again, that can bring in extra income in that different way. And if you do sell on anything like not on highstreet.com or Etsy, be aware of any planned promotional dates they're doing for things like Black Friday, that kind of thing. November, decide if you're taking part. I would even say now, if you're going to take part in Black Friday or Color Friday, a la Holly Tucker. And if you are in November, obviously prepare for any Black Friday, Color Friday sales you're taking part in. The one thing I'd say with Black Friday is it's not just the day, it's not just a weekend, it's pretty much a whole month. But, and it doesn't just have to be a blanket discount. You could do, a free delivery, a free gift, a donation to a charity. I had a client who once, for every order that she got, she bought a can for the food bank and donated that. That was a really lovely thing that she did. So you don't have to do it Color Friday or Black Friday as well. You could do it on Small Business Saturday. You could do it early, you could do late. If you're not going to take part, tell people you're not going to take part as well. Obviously in November as well, keep track of your stock levels and keep on top of customer service inquiries. So that's why those autoresponders come in, and adjust delivery times. So obviously, if you've got your delivery time set to like 1 to 3 days and you need to adjust it to 3 to 5 days, keep doing that just to manage customers' expectations, because obviously we want people to be happy, or if it's longer or shorter, whatever that looks like for you, because we want to keep delighting them so they come back in the new year as well. And then in December, offer express delivery where possible, particularly obviously in December, is really, really key. There's a lot of last minute people out there shopping. So express delivery is really key. And if it's not express delivery, gift vouchers, for example, or booking in for workshops next year as a gift for Christmas, that's all things that work really well. Keep reviewing those last postage dates and adjust if needed. Add any products if you're going to do a January sale. Have a document as well, because as you're going through Christmas, you're like, oh God, I really wish I'd ordered more packaging, or I really wish I'd thought about this product idea, or it would have been much easier if the studio was set up like this. Have a lessons learned document as a bit of paper on your wall, or as a Word document, or in your planner, just so you can update it, because you'll forget about it when it comes to January. So just have those lessons learned, and then sell, obviously, because this is from now, key time, but definitely November and December. So like I said, pick the actions that apply to you and make your plan simple. So yeah. And just one last little case study here as well. So Sarah from the Great Label Company, she does amazing personalized mugs. She actually did more she still does personalized pantry jar stickers as well. But her growth has exploded since she's brought in these personalized mugs. And before she'd be making 10K months, but hardly had any money in the bank. Whereas now she's making 30K plus months, and she's actually got money in the bank as well. So for her, what we really focused on was how to scale up her orders and business, because obviously her growth exploded and we really had to look at that. We really looked at her sales analysis to keep on track of how much orders she was going to get in and how she could actually keep up with that. And knowing her numbers, knowing her profit margin, so she actually had that money in the bank as well, because that was a big thing for her. So yeah, so any questions, do let me know as well. And Emma said, I need to make it easier for people to sign up for a newsletter via Instagram. Yeah, exactly. So that's where ManyChat can be a great thing there as well, Emma, or having the link in your bio, or having a pinned post at the top about what people get when they sign up for your newsletter. I know you give away amazing treats. Amazing treats like recipe ideas on your newsletter as well, because I get them myself. So yeah. But yeah, any questions, let me know. But like I said, I do have other things I wanted to share with you as well, because I know if you want to go from festive overwhelm to money in your bank account, then I definitely want to be your product bestie. I really hope this has been helpful. So do let me know how you're feeling now about Christmas, and how you're feeling. Do you feel more prepared? Do you know what to focus on? Let me know, because that's what I want you to feel at the end of this workshop. And if you're thinking like, oh my God, I should have done this all earlier, should have been more prepared for my Christmas plans. I should have developed those products earlier. I needed more products. I should have taken the photos, got them uploaded, should have pre-planned all my marketing. Like, we're here now. And just know, even the best laid plans change. Best plans will also have to be adjusted. Um, but I just want you to know you've got everything you need to succeed. Like I keep saying, all of that information on what you should be doing in your business is in, you have that information already. And it's just looking within and finding that as well. So, like I said, if you're currently trying the trending reels or wondering, should I make more products or less? Or not even starting if your products, if your pricing is actually paying you, are you making enough profit margin on each product? And you want to stop throwing everything at the wall and convince yourself that someone else's like way, that Instagram course, that whatever is going to be your golden ticket to sales. Then, like I said, that missing ingredient is not probably another course or passive planner. It's taking that step back and looking at what is working in your business. This is like the biggest thing that, when I work with my clients, it is so important to, um, you know, I will be there and give advice. But you know your business the best, and I'll be there to give advice and look at what is working in your business as well. To create that simple plan that means you can finally get paid, like really get paid at Christmas and beyond as well. So I have got a new way to work with me. It's like an updated way to work with me, actually, which is what I'm calling the profitable golden quarter. And it's a 90-day mentoring journey to go from chaos to clarity and finally get paid this Christmas. It's one-to-one support to make the most of the biggest sales period of the year and the start of 2026 as well. So I just want to clean up that chaos, tighten your to-do list, and create that simple plan that brings in consistent, profitable sales. And I also just want to remove that second guessing as well, that constant questioning, like, am I doing this right? The self-doubt, like what's going on? So my biggest thing is I want to go from chaos to clarity, then confidence and profit. My biggest thing that my clients say is like they feel so much more confident after they've worked with me. So I want you to feel like that as well. I'm hoping you feel like that as well after the workshop, but it's amazing when you work with people one-to-one and how they feel as well. Because, like I said, it's all about feeling financially secure. It's having that accountability. It's having that plan that actually is doable within your capacity and not just what you think you should be doing. It's having that sounding board to ask questions whenever that awkward customer pops up. It's knowing and refining your products into what people actually want to buy. And sometimes having someone look in on the outside for that really, really helps too. And just having your best sales to date as well. So, like I said, if you found this workshop valuable, then working together will give you even more clarity and confidence as well. And then here's just some words from my lovely client, Joanna, from Joanna Emily Designs. So, her business grew 36% like last year on the year before. And it was always such a pleasure to work with her. And just to share, like, this is my new thing of like what I'm working with my clients on now. So I'm calling it the 4 P's to profit. And this is what I really want you to think about as well. So, I really want people to focus on their products. So refining ideas into what people want to buy. The profit, so making sure that those products actually pay you and then support your family, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Planning, so breaking down these big retail strategies into bite-sized doable actions within your capacity as well. And perspective, so it's another word for mindset or feeling good or removing that self-doubt, because I'm always here to give that clear, honest feedback, that accountability to stop that overthinking and to give that confidence as well. So within the profitable golden quarter, like I said, it's 90 days. And each month, there'll be a pre-call chaos to confidence questionnaire, so you can understand and fix why you're stuck. And there'll be a kickoff strategy call. And in that call, we can create your simple action plan so you know exactly what to do. Then there's one 1 hour coaching call a month. Your monthly actions are mapped out and broken down. There's no note taking needed. I'll be doing that for you. And then there's a 30-minute call a month, which I call the confidence booster. So that's just to crush any overwhelm and ask any questions and just, have that catch up as well. And then I'll also be there on message support to answer any questions you want Monday to Friday too. But there's lots of bonuses as well. So the main thing that I know everyone I've worked with has really, really helped them is this profitable product pricing calculator. So you can give me what it costs to make your product and how long it takes, and I can tell you if your products are profitable and where we need to look at your pricing as well. Because if there's not any money here within this profit, then you're not going to get paid. So we can't bury our head in our sand when it comes to this. We need to know. So this is super, super helpful for everyone to use. I've then got all these Notion planners, so to easily plan out your week and weekly tasks and do out the key tasks, what you need to do each week. So I'll be doing that with you. I've also got my retail resource library. So I know a lot of people said SEO is really good for them. I've got more SEO tips, which is based from the SEO manager at nottonhighstreet.com. And I know I've had clients who've had great success with that. If you need help optimizing your Etsy, if you need help with wholesale templates, anything like that, I've got the templates there ready for you. If I don't have it for any reason, I'll make it for you as well. And then I've got this done for you marketing in Notion Planner as well. So there's done for you, content hooks, hashtags, email subject lines, and social media content ideas, all there ready. And we can personalize that for your business as well. And there's a very limited time bonus as well that I'm offering if you sign up in the next couple of weeks, which is a 2-hour VIP planning session for 2026. So in January, we can deep dive into review this year that we're in now, and you can see what is actually working as well. So yeah, and there's just 2 spots available as well. Oh, look, and here's Ali, who's here as well. So there was a little screenshot from Ali just above as well, but that didn't show up. So I know she once messaged me saying you've got serious skills to type everything down and decipher my ramblings. But yeah, so Ali, amazing artist. You can see her here with her amazing illustrations she does of people's properties and stuff and people's homes. So yeah, I know that she's really excited. She's already had more commissions. It's the best thing she did for her business, and it's what she needed, it gave her back her confidence as well. But the one thing I want you to know is that this can be your best Christmas sales period yet. Because in 90 days, like what I want at the end is to review and refine your product range. Check if your pricing is actually profitable, because if it's not, you've got an expensive hobby and not business. And I don't want you to have that. Like I said, I want you to be paid and doing well. Build your 90-day sales plan based on your goals and what's working in your business. And you can tell me that. Fill that in with that questionnaire and we can get that working for you. Plan your launch, make it less overwhelming, and improve that marketing and messaging as well. We'll do that together. I will do those setting realistic sales targets so you can go and hit them. We can work for any mental blocks, wobbles, or selling doubts and set you up for more selling success in 2026. So again, this is sort of done for you and done with you as well. So there's things I'll be doing for you and things I'll be doing with you as well. So that's the joy of doing that one-to-one. So my client Kirsty as well, she raised her prices to make sure she's making a decent profit. She was still booking customers. So just so you know, it can be done as well. But I know investing, income had dropped. She something needed to change. Investing was scary, but it was the best thing she could have done. So yeah, so basically, I would love to invite you to book a free call as well. So I'll just add that into the chat. I haven't got it. And Emma, yeah, Emma and Liz, thank you. Yeah, sessions with you, game changer. Thank you guys. So yeah, so you can either do it yourself or you can fast track it by working with me. And like I said, if you want to book a free call, please do. On the free call, we'll just discover the key areas that you can focus on to grow your sales as well. Cat's just gone out. So yeah, and it's not asking you to say yes or no today or even on the call. I just want you to invite you for that free chat to explore if it's a right fit for you. I'm not going to hard pressure sell you into it. There's no risk, but one could just give you, I think the free call will even just give you more inspiration as well to do with this too. Casey, I know she always found it really helpful to chat every couple of weeks as well. But yeah, that's just everything that you get again as well, like all the calls, the bonuses, and like I said, that's that limited time bonus there. There's two spots available for this year. So book a free call. You bring the products, I'll bring the plan, and let's go get paid. And then here's some real results from real clients as well. So love these, like screenshots from them. And achieve more in 6 months than they had in 3 years, know their profit margins, know they're making money, increase confidence, and great results in SEO as well. So yeah, are you ready for your best festive sales period? Hopefully you are. Let me just get that link. uh, da, da, da. Okay. As well. So yeah, that's the details. If people want to have a little look, but yeah, let me know of your questions as well. I think I've just seen some, but yeah, really exciting. Please book that free call, just to call it from chaos to confidence call. Basically, we'll look at like what's actually happening in your business, and I'll let you know the key areas to focus on. And if you don't go ahead, you can still use that to help refine your plans as well. So if you found this workshop helpful, then there's even more magic in one-to-one as well. Right, Ali. So with regard to our 5 products, we should focus on one product per week. Yeah. So yeah, it's up to you. I mean, if you can group them together, you can do. But I think to then have a clear way to talk about a product each week, or just really talking about something or one key theme a week, I think is really good. So, and that could be a one product that you really go all in on, like why people are buying it, how you can style it, this or that, maybe different ways to talk about it, the process of making it, all of these types of things is all you can share about in one week. But then maybe the week after, you maybe do like a gift guide for, this is a gift guide for, for her, for him, for grandparents, for couples, whatever that is. And maybe it then features then as well. But having that clear thing to talk about each week just makes it easier for you too. As like I said, I struggle a lot with images taking them of the item and including myself. I'd love to find a workshop on doing this. Oh, so what you mean? Do you mean taking photography of you and the products? Yeah. So, I mean, tripods, best friends here. Just for like I always say, like product-based businesses, you're creating so much content daily, just doing what you're doing, just filming yourself, just getting a tripod, or even just attaching it to a water bottle and putting a hairband around your phone and just putting it somewhere. Like you can film yourself doing so many things as well. Is a week long enough to promo a launch? How long should you string a launch date out? I would say like a week, yeah, a week or two. It really depends on your audience, but I think 1 to 2 weeks is good. Just start building up that excitement. Get people excited for what's coming. Oh my God, guys, this is coming. I'm really excited to share you. Here's a sneak peek, or this is the perfect gift for this. Da, 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 da. And then you could be like, boom, like that's how we want to get people excited. Because if people are going to feed off your energy as well. Thanks, Emma. So yeah, lots of clarity after every one-to-one, and yeah, game changer. And Jackie said, I don't sell high volume as everything's handmade, so I need to be promoting more about special. Yeah, exactly. So again, if that's the case for you, Jackie, that it's much more around each, everything is personalized. So that's more of the message, regardless of what it is. And then you really highlight the key things that people do buy, then keep promoting that. That's your key message to be going on. The price for 1 month or a period of, so is the price, yeah, that's and yeah, the price, there's more details on the website as well, but let me go, where was it? Just find that page again. Yeah, $450 per month, so for 3 months. So yeah. is there. And then yeah, there's two spots available. So yeah, because like yeah, I don't have lots of capacity to work with loads of people, and I want everyone I work with to get that one-to-one attention and get everything they need as well. So yeah, is there any other questions? Thank you so much for joining everyone and all your participation. It's been really, really great. I've loved answering your questions. How do you feel? Do you feel clearer? Are you excited? Do you know what you're doing? Let me know. Great. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad it's been super helpful. Thanks, Kat. Thanks, Emma. So yeah, just here just to really, really make things better for you. So yeah, and like I said, if this has been helpful, then working one-to-one is just next level. You've just got me like knowing your business, getting really involved and giving this personalized feedback on everything that you're doing as well. Feeling inspired with lots of ideas to get going. Yep, that's what we want as well, because we want to have that inspiration. Linda, thanks for listening. Maybe we should really help me to get more organized. Yeah. Ali, I'm feeling much more excited now. I've just got to clarify this to-do list. Cool. But yeah, the links, I'll send the replay out as well. Do have a look at the profitable golden quarter. Do book a free call, because then we can just chat through like what is actually working for your business. I can get to know you, can see if it's a right fit, and we can see if you want to go ahead or not, if it's good for both of us. But yeah, no risk there. No, just no hard sell. It's just let's get to know each other, see how this could be even, make Christmas even better for you as well. But yeah, I will send out the replay soon once I've uploaded it. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. Actually, let me stop sharing and sort of see everyone. So yeah, no, thank you so much. Loved this. And yeah, let me know how Christmas goes, and I will see you over on Instagram or some other social platform. Okay? Have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye.